relates to you and your education from wonderful, proud West Chester University. I will be as brief as my subject allows and as long as the program admits. As my dad used to say, I will now speak and you will listen. I hope you won't finish before me. I love that old line from comedian George Carlin, who said, I put $1 in a change machine, but nothing changed. The truth is, my friends, change is happening, and it is unavoidable. Some of what we see around us in the world right now fills us with uncertainty and fear. But my friends, we can also create change for the better in our own lives and for the world around us. You can contribute to that. As Robert Kennedy famously said, some men see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask, why not? And let me assure you, when he said men, he meant all of us. There's an old Irish joke about a man who finds himself in the small Irish village of Ballyboley, and he asks a local farmer in Ballyboley, what's the best way from here to Dublin? And the farmer answers, well, if I were going to Dublin, I wouldn't start here. That's the thing. We have to start from where we are, each and every one of us. No building can be built if you start on the 10th floor. So right now, we are at lovely West Chester University in Pennsylvania in Asplin Hall in the year 2023. You are now proud graduates of this school. Let us take our bearings from right here. So, my friends, think about yourselves for a moment. Close your eyes, all you graduates, okay? Don't fall asleep. Just close your eyes a little bit. And think about what has changed the most in your life during the years you have been at West Chester. And not least, what have you learned that you did not already know and that you will carry with you as you move forward into this world of change? You may open your eyes when you feel like it. My point is, we all grow and we change all the time. Just while we are here tonight, we change. That change is part and parcel of the world we are in. What do we do about that? The famous Indian peace activist Mahatma Gandhi, who was tragically shot before he could be named the Nobel Peace Prize laureate that he obviously should have been, put it like this, and listen to this quote. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change toward him. This is the divine mystery supreme. A wonderful thing it is, and the source of our happiness, and we need not wait to see what others do first. This quote has often been simplified to be the change that you want to see. In short, you are not just passive objects of change, things happening around you, and what on earth do I do now? You can be active and creative subjects of change. And my dear friends, we all know what kind of change we need, don't we? We need an inventive world, a kind world, a world where we support each other, a world where the rule of law reigns supreme, a world in which we fight for rights, justice, and sustainability in finance, in technological development, in politics, and for the environment. Wherever we stand politically, whatever our spirituality or faith, I do believe we agree on what I just said. And that's a great thing. Yes, there are disagreements and ideological divisions all around us, but we must not let them conquer us. What we can do together in these times of change far exceeds what we can do through conflict and anger. My dear friends, the West Chester Honors Class of 2023, I believe in you as agents of change in that respect. Please help us. We really need you. And I believe that the friendships you have formed here at West Chester are an excellent starting point for exactly that. Because we all know what we're talking about, don't we? Polarization grips much of our society, and we need to tackle and overcome it. Also, in the years to come, artificial intelligence will be playing an increasingly and expanding role. And we simply do not know exactly where it will lead us. We don't know. That must be faced as well. My dear audience, we face severe political conflicts in our world. War in the midst of my continent. And we must ask ourselves how we can stop a new world war and the use of weapons of mass destruction. And we need to create jobs and meaningful occupations, not least. We need to be there for each other so that every human being, whatever one's disabilities or challenges, will be appreciated and feel important. Or in the immortal words of the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, everyone must know that they are beings with inherent dignity. That's in the very first line. Think about those words. Dignity is inherent in every human being. My friends, we have our work cut out for us. Let me therefore, in conclusion, ask you to remember two important things as you graduate proudly from Westchester University. I will illustrate both of them with a theme I have covered in the honors course I have been privileged to teach this semester, namely the incredible, almost unbelievable space program of the 1960s and 1970s that my daughter Jenny down there and I are now working on a book on what that means for us today. Firstly, the road to success, any success, is marked by mistakes, errors, and failures. Remember that when you have a tough day. The indispensable Gemini program of the mid-1960s, which led to the famous Apollo travels to the moon just a few years later, was riddled with setbacks and embarrassing mistakes. But from each setback they learned, and without the mistakes, they would never have gotten there. A man called Eugene Cernan felt like an utter failure when he could not complete a much-heralded spacewalk, which all of America watched live on June 5th, 1966. The mission ended up, seemingly, as a failed mission. Later, Eugene Cernan became the famous commander of Apollo's last flight to the moon, a trip on which they managed a fabulous spacewalk, not least because of what they had learned from failure. One of Cernan's strengths was his ability to understand his shortcomings and learn from what went wrong. My friends, no one succeeds all the time, and that's not least true in a world of change. As we say in Christianity and in other religious traditions, grace is there, and it is real. There are new chances. Or as Desmond Tutu, the Nobel Peace Prize laureate, said, no peace without forgiveness. Secondly and lastly, a better world is possible. In the midst of the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union amazingly decided to work together in space. I kind of feel this is moving here. Doesn't that look good? Yeah. It's supposed to be like that. I normally don't give talks with this on, but I feel there is something, Apollo-like about this. This is true. In the midst of the Cold War, they decided to work together in order to avoid war and militarization in the world beyond our atmosphere, and not least, in order to learn from each other. On the 17th of July in 1975, Alexei Leonov and Tom Stafford, two of each country's most celebrated astronauts, shook hands in space. Some of you, like me, born in the 1960s, probably remember that. The handshake in space, as their spacecraft linked up in high orbit around the Earth. That led to almost 50 years of incredible cooperation, starting in the dark days of the Cold War. Things look bleak today, my friends, vis-a-vis Russia and vis-a-vis China. And we shouldn't be naive for a second. But it does not have to be that way. We can help create the change we want to see, both in our local community and in the world. And it starts in the local community. That's what this commencement celebration is all about. You might say to me, this is all so hard. But maybe it's more attainable than we think. I remember the story of the man who has finally finished a jigsaw puzzle. All the pieces are in place, and he is so proud. So he tells his wife, see, I've completed the jigsaw puzzle. And she replies, goodness, that took you a long time. You spent 3 months on that thing. And he answers, oh, that's nothing. On the box it says 2 to 3 years. What seems hard may be easier than we think. But it's also true the other way around. Some easy things take time and effort to complete. That's when we must not give up. Dear graduates, let me finish with my heartfelt thanks to all of you, for the work you have put in at Westchester through your studies, and not least in all other kinds of activities. It's not quite the end yet, but I do suggest a round of applause. When my wife asks now, how did it go, I can say they interrupted me with applause. Seriously, congratulations. To be honorable is to serve, they say here. Thank you, I could not agree more. My personal thanks goes to everyone in the Honors College. I want to mention especially Kevin Dean, the former director of the Honors College, who could not be here today, but whose heart is here, and whose generosity to me and many others has been immense. My thanks also to current director Maria Urrutia. I mean, she's colorful, fantastic. Woo! You are lucky you have her, and so you are lucky to have everyone else here in the Honors College. You are unique, and you make people around you feel truly proud to be part of this place. I came here to Westchester as a former vice chair of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, having contributed myself to the unique work that the Honors College has done over the last decade, building on the legacy of the Nobel Peace Prize. The core of that prize is that in the face of change and great challenges, just the things I've been talking about, we must always strive for concrete, attainable peace and reconciliation, not just in the world around us, but also in our hearts, within ourselves. And it doesn't matter whether you feel big or small, whether you feel successful or far from where you want to be, your inherent dignity is exactly the same. There's the story of the elephant and the mouse who were going for a swim. The elephant says, "Oh no, I've forgotten my swimsuit." Whereupon the mouse says, "That's no problem, you can borrow mine." Dear friends, that's the spirit. So in the name of peace and goodwill, and in the name of positive change in a world in which we face our challenges together, I hereby offer my most heartfelt congratulations on this truly great day. And I do so with a quote from the great Paul McCartney, "Ram on." Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Seuss. For this inspirational remarks, I am pleased to announce and introduce Jacob Henry, Senior Pharmaceutical Production Development major with a minor in Civic and Professional Leadership.
I don't know if I can do the tassel thing either. Gotta work around it. Good evening to our faculty, family, friends, and the illustrious Honors College class of 2023. Today is a wonderful day, a day of excitement, a day we celebrate the astounding accomplishments, the fabulous friendships, and the meaningful memories we've made over these last 4 incredible years. But on this day, I must start with a somewhat embarrassing admission. I'm an imposter, or so I thought. To understand what I mean by this, I need to take you all the way back to the end of my high school journey and the start of my journey to Westchester, all the way back to when I received my acceptance letter from the Honors College. When I read that letter, I was excited, I was elated, I was ecstatic. I had to tell someone, and that someone happened to be my AP Calculus teacher. I announced to her proudly that I was going to be a part of the Westchester University Honors College. Her response? "There's no way you got into the Honors College. They must be letting anyone in." And that statement hit me hard. It made me wonder, was I good enough? Was I smart enough? Was I capable enough to be in the Honors College? Or was I just an imposter? I carried those questions with me to our first meeting at the Honors College, all the way back to the summer symposium of 2019. I remember walking into Allegheny Hall filled with so much anxiety and so many unanswered questions. Who am I gonna room with? What if they don't like me? Am I gonna spend this whole year eating ramen noodles? As I was figuring out if Doc's crazy silver hair was real, this guy with big glasses, big white socks, and an even bigger smile came up to me, and he was holding a vegan brownie. He took a bite and said, "Hey man, that guy was Paul." And in that little moment, I knew we were destined to be great friends and epic roommates. That little moment, that little exchange I had with Paul, was when I first felt welcomed into the Honors College community. In that little moment, I knew I belonged. I knew I wasn't an imposter. At Symposium, we continued to build our strong honors community. We built community as we aimlessly wandered around campus with only Google Maps as our guide. We built community as we survived our first Lawrence dining hall meal together. I had the chicken nuggets. Well, they kind of look like chicken nuggets. We built community as we argued over the unquestioned superiority of Sheetz or Wawa, but we know Wawa's clearly better. We built community when we, on the same day, went from memorizing everyone's names to shouting them as we jumped off a 40-foot telephone pole with only a rope and a lot of trust in our new friends' belaying skills. I guess you could say we took the phrase trust fall to new heights. I came to the symposium feeling like an imposter, and I left feeling like I belonged to a community. That community has been with us and has sustained us throughout our time at Westchester, as together we've persevered through the question sets of Honors 352, as we contemplated the rainforest sounds of Honors 314, as we listened to Dr. Levasseur proclaim his hatred for squirrels and his love for Kansas basketball. Sorry about that season, by the way. And as we collectively pleaded with Dr. Martin for just one more extension on our capstone project. And while I have you here, I might need a couple days. Through all these experiences, these honors community has supported us, has sustained us, and most importantly, has strengthened us. But now, it's graduation day, a day when we begin the journey with new challenges and new uncertainties, a day that brings us into new worlds, the working world, the graduate school world, the so-called real world. As we venture into these new worlds, we struggle with many of the same questions that we brought with us to the symposium. Am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Am I capable enough? Or am I just an imposter? I found answers to those questions through the honors community over the past 4 years. Answers that ChatGPT can't solve for you. And as we journey forward today, we find ourselves at the top of a high roller coaster hill. The hill that we spent defining our journey together here at Westchester. We've slowly grinded and worked our way to the top of that hill, through the ups and downs, the twists and turns, and the unexpected moments that took our breath away. And now, it's time to take off down the other side. As we plunge downward, we must make a fundamental choice. The choice to scream with fear or scream with excitement. And as we take that plunge, it's important to always remember to hold tight to our friendships we built and the memories that we'll carry with us throughout our lifetime. Let us also remember that when the ride's over, it's not about how many times we screamed, or how fast we went, or how high the hill was. It's about the bonds we formed and the experiences we shared along the way. To the Honors College class of 2023, thank you for letting me scream with joy on this wild and unforgettable journey with you. Thank you for welcoming me on this incredible ride from the second that I buckled in, and thank you for never making me feel like an imposter. And one final note to my AP Calculus teacher. Not only did I get into the Honors College, not only did I succeed in the Honors College, but I even got to deliver the Honors Commencement speech. So in calculus, we spent our time finding the limit, but in life, the illustrious Honors College class of 2023 will only continue to exceed the limit. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. I'm happy to announce that today's ceremony is being photographed by a professional photographer who will take pictures of the graduates as they come up to the stage to receive their diploma covers. Photographs will be made available to graduates, families, and friends. And we ask that you refrain from taking personal photos except from your seats. I now call on Professor Maria Urrutia, Interim Director of the Honors College, to present the degree candidates.
Will all baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? Dr. Osgood. I am pleased to certify the members of the class of 2023 have fulfilled all the requirements for the degrees this university awards in the Honors College and in their particular fields of study, and are recommended to you by the faculty of Westchester University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees to which you are entitled. Congratulations, graduates. please be seated. I now call on Professor Rutia to present the candidates.
Dr. Osgood, I have the great honor to present these recipients of the bachelor's degree in their respective disciplines and as members of the Honors College. Marshals, please escort the candidates forward to receive the symbolic presentation of their degrees.
Cassandra Tiburcio. Bachelor of Science in Education in Middle Grades Preparation 4 to 8. Minors in Contemplative Studies, Mathematics Education, Pre-K to 8, and Youth Empowerment and Urban Studies, summa cum laude. Hannah Zelznick. Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies, minor in Business Law, summa cum laude. Lope Rojas III. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Jake Henry. Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Product Development, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Sydney Campbell. Bachelor of Science in Education in Early Grades, Preparation Pre-K to 4, minor in Mathematics Education Pre-K to 8, summa cum laude. Carlin Chrissy. Bachelor of Science in Education in Early Grades Preparation Pre-K to 4, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Mathematics Education Pre-K to 8, summa cum laude. Emma Dunham. Bachelors of Science in Nursing, summa cum laude. Madison Weaver. Bachelor in Science in Nursing, minor in Communication Studies, summa cum laude. Quinlan Taylor. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, minor in Communication Studies, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Stewart. Bachelor of Science in Business Management, minors in Business Law and Human Resource Management, summa cum laude. Cassandra Borzillo. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Aaron Uhas. Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Finance, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Gittleson. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Psychology, magna cum laude. Lauren Katz. Bachelor of Science in Management, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, minors in Communication Studies and Finance, summa cum laude. Noah Pagney. Bachelor of Science in Marketing, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Tim Fetterman. Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, summa cum laude. Ryan Gerst. Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Paul Hand. Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Catherine DeRosa. Bachelor of Science in Education in Middle Grades, Preparation 4 to 8, minors in Mathematics Education, Pre-K to 8, and Science Education, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Brown. Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, International Relations, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership, Global Studies, and Philosophy, summa cum laude. Nicole Salapong. Bachelor in Arts in English, Writings, minor in Professional and Technical Writing and Sustainability and Resilience, summa cum laude. Jane Nee. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Griffith. Bachelor of Arts in Languages and Cultures, Spanish with teacher certification, minors in Communication Studies, French, Latin American, Latino Studies, and Linguistics, summa cum laude. Brian Lynch. Bachelor in Music and Education, Instrument, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Aaron Hungerford. Bachelor in Music and Music Education, Instrument, Bachelor in Music and Keyboard Performance, summa cum laude. Rebecca Porter. Bachelor of Science in Education in Early Grades Preparation, Pre-K to 4, minor in Spanish, summa cum laude. Katie Graybill. Bachelor in Science in Interdisciplinary Studies, Professional Concentration, minor in Psychology, summa cum laude. Tammy Trong. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Josephine Zerbeck. Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Rachel Young. Bachelor of Science in Education in Early Grades Preparation, Pre-K to 4, minor in American Sign Language, summa cum laude. James Lingman. Bachelor of Arts in History with a Social Studies Teacher Certification, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Matthew Gerhardt. Bachelor of Arts in History, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Government and Politics, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Desmond Brock. Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Finance, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Communication Studies, summa cum laude. Natalie Lauren Volterhoff. Bachelor of Science in Accounting, minors in Psychology and White-Collar Crime, summa cum laude. Emily Jusak. Bachelor of Science in Accounting, magna cum laude. Holly Bostwick. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Erin Shaughnessy. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minor in Mathematics, summa cum laude. Emma Locke. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Digital Marketing, cum laude. A special card. Kaylee Heckler. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Communication Studies, summa cum laude. Anna Defina. Bachelor of Science in Cell and Molecular Biology, cum laude. Olivia Marquardt. Bachelor of Arts in English, Writings, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership and Linguistics, summa cum laude. Zachary Zakowski. Bachelor in Science Education, English Writings, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Kieran Kelly. Bachelor of Arts in History with a Social Studies Teacher Certification, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Ian Baldwin. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, magna cum laude. Francis Kane. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership, Communication Studies, and Religious Studies, summa cum laude. Zachariah Kovlins. Bachelor of Science in Microbiology, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Semyon Adebite. Bachelor of Science in Chemistry Biology, minor in Biology, summa cum laude. Briara Parker. Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Finance, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Sean Warren. Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Media and Culture, summa cum laude. Noah Buckwalter. Bachelor in Arts in Philosophy, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Government and Politics, cum laude. Ronan McDermott. Bachelor of Science in Education, English Literature, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Communication Studies, summa cum laude. Bridget Elizabeth Corey. Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies and Disorders, minor in Deaf Studies, summa cum laude. Victoria Rodway. Bachelor of Social Work, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership, Ethnic Studies, and Spanish, summa cum laude. Rebecca Louise Echolson. Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Human Resources, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Sarah Suplee. Bachelor of Science in Public Health, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Spanish, summa cum laude. Noah McLean. Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Government and Politics, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Colby Yonchek. Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Finance, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, summa cum laude. Sean McRory. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Adams. Bachelor of Science in Nursing, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Kyle Cazales. Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies, minors in Digital Marketing and Spanish, summa cum laude. Mamu Toure. Bachelor of Science in Sports Medicine, minor in Civic and Professional Leadership, magna cum laude. Greg Johnson. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, minor in Political Science, cum laude. Ananya Jones. Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Government and Politics, minor in Spanish, summa cum laude. Jessica Hazel. Bachelor of Science in Education and Early Grades Preparation, pre-K to 4, minors in Civic and Professional Leadership and Theater Arts, summa cum laude.
Yeah, everybody. Congratulations, and thank you for being seated. I would like now to invite Lopez Rojas to the podium.
All right. Baccalaureate degree recipients, please stand. In symbolic recognition of the receipt of our academic degree, I ask you now to transfer the tassel from the right to the left side, there we go, of your cap. Congratulations.
Congratulations, and if you could please be seated. Thank you, Lope. It is my pleasure now to introduce Amari Gilmore, graduating class of 2020, who will present greetings from the Alumni Association.
Good evening to the friends, family, and graduating members of the 21st class of Honors College graduates. My name is Amari Gilmore, and I am so happy to be a part of your graduation ceremony today. My graduation ceremony was a bit different. It was a Thursday. I was wearing a green shirt, my Honors College medallion, and a lot of makeup. My family and I were in the middle of our living room, huddled around my computer screen, waiting for my honors graduation ceremony to begin. I never would have guessed I'd be graduating via Zoom. But in that moment, I knew how to be flexible, because flexibility is a characteristic that is cultivated here in Westchester's Honors College. I learned about flexibility when I agreed to be a part of the first bridge class of honors students. This decision turned my 4-year graduation plan into a 5-year plan. It also changed my life. Of course, at that time, I did not know those changes would include me crying right before jumping off a 40-foot telephone pole. But flexibility involves taking risk. And sometimes those risks produce profound understandings, like fear being just an emotion. Sometimes those risks just result in a sprained ankle. Class of 2023, like me, you survived jumping off that telephone pole. You succeeded through a global pandemic, and along the way, you have learned the lesson to be flexible or be easily broken. That lesson will serve you well in whatever comes next in your life's plan. It certainly served me well when a few months after graduation, I started teaching 8th grade English via Google Meets in my childhood bedroom. Class of 2023, in your challenges ahead, just remember that you have a choice. Life and its chaotic ways can break you down, or you can choose to be flexible and bend. The most beautiful flowers, trees, and bushes bloom under adversity, whether adversity is imposed by nature or by self. Let life's pushes and pulls shape you and make you content, complete, and competent. As you leave here today, I hope you feel as though you've had a drop added to your bucket. Though I know very few of you personally, I do know the soil you've all grown through. Westchester's Honors College regularly produces good people, and I am so happy to have shared the same space as you all today. Class of 2023, the last thing I wish to share is a reminder. To be honorable is to serve. Please come back someday soon and sow what you have learned into the future of this program. The Honors College needs its graduates for many things. It needs them for candidate interviews, it needs them for student mentoring, it needs them as guest speakers, and it needs them to help with its important Crossroads event. Also, when you all become rich and famous, it will need your generous alumni donations. So your relationship with Westchester's Honors College does not end today. It simply changes. Graduates, remember your Honors College roots, and remember to be flexible. I wish you all luck, so much love, and many challenges as you establish your own gardens and bloom so far beyond what you even knew to be possible for yourself. Stay encouraged and remember, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Amari. Today we honored our graduates. I know every member of this class has enjoyed the support of some very special people in their lives. Now I would like to offer the graduates a moment to express their appreciation to family and friends who have provided so much help along the way. Will the families of the graduates, parents, guardians, siblings, friends, and loved ones please rise so you can receive your thanks you so richly deserve. Thank you. Graduates, alumni, and members of the platform committee, please rise and join in singing the first verse of our alma mater, led by Honors College, Wells School of Music, class of 2024, Violet Gottlieb. The words can be found in your program. Thank you. Please be seated. We have arranged for a group photo. And we will use the stage. We ask that at the direction of our professional photographer, graduates please move to the stage. I also add that Dr. Martin is leading that rally. We ask our guests to remain seated. Each graduate will receive a copy of the photo. Once the photo is taken, we ask the graduates to please return to their seats. And Dr. Martin? Jesse, just scale them this way and I'll stack them. You do that side, I'll do this side. Just make sure they go back that way.
Yeah. Short in the front, squat a little bit.
I think she's having some in the front. I was told there'd be half people down and half people up.
Why not, Aaron? You can fit in at the ends.
They want us to be in the photo.
Oh, I see that.
Hi there,
Want a
congratulations.
spot, or are you gonna stand behind
Yeah, I
us?
feel so much younger if I stand right between you. I'll just stand back. Partly obscured by the really
And I was like,
congratulations.
so we get off stage.
I was like, we should do that.
Should I stand?
We just was legal or I don't know any words anymore. I said all.
Right here's a good. You guys.
Oh man.
No, you guys should get in there. Well, wherever Maria tells me to go.
Am I like tilted in?
Good job. Return to your seat. I hear you.
That's it?